we have the potential for some rain the next couple of days. So I'm getting out, knocking down a little fertilizer on some Bermuda ahead of it. It's pretty overcast today. But this one, we put a bunch of sand in to fill in holes. And the Bermuda, despite the horrible weather, is popping back through it and starting to cover. So get a little rain on it, might be off to the races. Spraying a little MFT on it too. Rain will set it off, right? That's what I'm hoping anyway. Just trying. Bermuda's just tearing back through this sand. We're gonna have this stuff covered up in a few days with lush green grass. I'm hoping by the end of the summer, because this is when they're having a wedding in the backyard. I really don't want it to look like this for the wedding. Grow, damn you. This one is 419. It's not irrigated. He pulls a hose and waters the hell out of this every day, but it's keeping it thriving. There's a non-irrigated one I do right there, and it is suffering. It's pretty good. This one over here, that one right there, is TifGran, and it's irrigated, and you can't even hardly get the mower through it. It's so thick after 1 week. Check it out. I mean, it looks good, but I mean, it could definitely stand some rain too. But there's your difference between irrigated and non-irrigated. Yikes. I knew he wasn't going to run the water much on this, so I've held off till today. We were supposed to be getting some rain here late this afternoon or tomorrow, and I went ahead and juiced it on up today, so hopefully we can get this rain, it'll come on out. Non-irrigated, irrigated, hard work irrigated, no irrigation. Whew, let's get on to the next one. Okay, we're obviously having some problems with the with the irrigation here. The grass is paying the penalty. Well, this is just rich here. Jeez. This one looks like it's peeing on it. Okay, so mark my problem heads here and shut this thing off, and probably replace it. Good God, that's an old one right there. It's a K-Rain. There was one buried right there. I just had to dig it out of the turf so it would pop up and then clean the screen out. But you can see how this little corner was green. It's because it was just running underground. This is going to take all freaking day. Alright. Should be another one in here somewhere, and I think there's one on this corner. As you can tell, because it's green underneath, I don't see any water bubbling up. I had to get down and crawl around. Sure. Okay, dug some out, replaced some. Just got some spraying a little freer. Looking like we're in better shape now. I gotta think my little screwdriver to make that, to see I was just shooting a straight stream out. There's a set screw in there that you drop down to kind of make it like a water curtain. So we're in a little better shape now. Those sprayers suck. All right, it's doing this crazy looking patching because there's a head under here. Here, that's moist. And so there's water in the ground right around here, but it's not doing its coverage. So I got to try to find this thing. Fortunately, we have most of our irrigation issues ironed out, so this should hopefully recover. Got a lot of creeping Charlie in this yard also. The bad irrigation didn't kill that. Usually irrigation is rock solid. Here is a well that runs it. It's super coverage, and when I came up and saw this, I knew we must have some head issues. It's an old system, but it's a good one. Well, now it is. Anyway, it's a little early. It's the very last of May, almost June. I'm gonna Shore Power is the number one most recommended creeping Charlie remedy. So I'm gonna spray a few sections out of the flow zone with some Shore Power and see what the outcome will be in the next week or so. I'm not gonna go broadcast spreading that or anything. I'm gonna spot spray a few things and see if we're doing okay, because I think we'll be all right. But I mean, earlier in the season with Shore Power, you can damage turf a little bit if it's not hardened off enough. So you can get out and spray a little creeping Charlie. This is creeping Charlie, ground ivy. We're gonna spray this with just Shore Power. Let's see how that fares. See if it makes the grass look like this stuff. All right, replace 6 heads, massage 3 or 4 of them back to life. So we should be in a lot better shape here. And flow zoned up some creeping Charlie with some Shore Power. That's about all I got. Grass ain't worth the crap without water. Tip for the day. All right, through the magic of editing or whatever, we're back, and it's tomorrow or the day after the day that you were watching most of that stuff. But it all looks like it's the same day because you were, it's all like put together. Anyway, there's a head not functioning out here. I ran the system and there's no like wet spot or anything, so it's truly locked up wherever it is. And I poked around with a shovel for about an hour looking for it and couldn't find it. So I'm gonna continue my search today. I'm gonna get a steel prong rake and pull around. It's somewhere along the road, and judging by where that one stops coverage, it should be about, this isn't working. All right, where it stops green, it should be about 8 or 10, 12 feet away from that. All right, I'm gonna start raking. This is not going well at all for me. I hate messing with irrigation. But if there was 2 of them along this stretch that were running, I could measure those out and maybe get a good idea of where the next one would be. But what I'm gonna do now is check out where this one stops covering and measure the distance of the green part to the head, and then measure from the brown part out and see if I can find the head. I'd kind of walked that off before, but not much luck. All right, stand by. Well, there is that one. And judging by the patterns and all, the other one should have been right in here somewhere, and I've dug and poked and prodded this whole stretch and I can't find it, so sorry, grass. I don't profess to be any kind of irrigation expert. Actually, I can't stand working on them, and this is why. I've looked for hours for that head and cannot find it, so I surrender. I'm gonna have to call in an actual irrigation expert professional. Good luck getting them to show up right now. I mean, obviously not today, but in the next 6 weeks would be great. All right, I give up. Okay, I piddled around trying to find that irrigation head for part of yesterday and the better part of today, and I gave up. I made some more video of it, but I'd have to really heavily edit that, and I don't know how to make the little bleep sound that goes over the cuss words. All right, but I'm gonna head on in for the day. But you know, I guess the theme of that is not that I know how to fix irrigation. That's one theme of it, but the other part is that the water is the most important part for your grass, because I mean, you saw just varying degrees of yard there based on the kind of water they're getting, and it looks like nature might try to help us out again today. It's been kind of a little drizzly today, and oddly cool, being that it was damn near 100 Friday, and now today it's like I had pants and stuff on. The world's coming to an end. That this crazy weather's the first sign. All right, thanks for watching.